early days, there was a lot of European immigrants here. I'm Dutch descent myself, and we ended up in a state house like many others from Europe who immigrated out here. And then as times moved on, obviously the schools evolved in different ways, the communities involved in different ways, a growth in the Maori population and then the Pacifica population, so that the school started to become a far more blended community, let's say.
When I first arrived in New Zealand, all my sisters were in this school, and all my nephews and nieces were all educated in this school as well.
There have been many success stories out of this place. There are the high-profile ones like the broadcasters, to the sports stars, but there's also those that you don't hear about who have managed to find an occupation that they wouldn't have dreamed of.
The school had a reputation for having a lot of drugs. Then I think it went through yet another transition where it really started to attract attention for being not just gutsy and courageous, but innovative, especially on the drama and sports fronts, when they got the academies.
The principal of the time, Graham Plummer, and the deputy, Colleen Bardsley, got a group of us together and we started talking about how we can find a program that would better suit the needs of the students of the time. The ones that are sort of outside the box, they don't fit the normal education criteria, and the ones that we were having the most issues with, let's say. So we devised a program that really we could work on their basic literacy skills and numeracy skills and try and find some subject areas as well that we could get some results for them. Chronic truants all of a sudden were turning up to school. That first year also, in 1987, they won the national championship for rugby league, which was another great accomplishment, and it just reinforced that they can do it. They can work together and be a unit and really succeed. That following year we started up the basketball academy. The program was designed to get them not only upskilled in the sport of basketball, but also to make sure that they could see the value of being in class and doing well. That year we won the national championship in basketball and went through 43-0 for the season. We were playing in the men's under 23 grade to give us the real hard-nosed competition, and yet we won that grade undefeated. And you could just see the belief in these people just grow and grow. To my real pleasure, many of them thought, yes, I can go to university, and they did. And they ended up with degrees, which wouldn't even been on their radar screen a few years earlier. We grew the academies into all sorts of different areas, from drama to trades to hospitality. So it just kept growing. And at one stage, I think we had maybe 12 different academies happening. So it became a very, very big part of the school. And we had a lot of success with it.
One of the best things about Aranui for me was the Kapahaka group and the Māori unit. I spent a lot of time down there, even when I wasn't meant to be. And we used to go down a lot and make fry bread for lunch, and it was so much fun. I did the korimako speeches, and every year we'd go to the national speech competitions as a whānau unit, being guided by Tihi Puanaki, who is an incredible motivating force in that community and continues to be, and Ella Connell. So the two of them together were, they were the matrons and the guiding force for a lot of students that went through Aranui. Dave Chambers, he was the English teacher and drama teacher, and he used to put the most incredible productions together. And so that was great fun, doing the Aranui High School productions, which also had a really good reputation in Christchurch. We turned out really great productions. And after my time, I know that Robert Gilbert came along, and he did great things with the Drama Academy and took students to the Sheila Wynn festivals, and they did brilliantly there. Aranui really, really distinguished itself for its drama.
One of our head prefects, drama students I'd had for 3 years, his name was TJ Snow. Now TJ was just an outstanding performer because he could mix in any group, Samoan, the Māori community, so he had this ability, which I think comes from Aranui. Being in Aranui, they have that ability just to blend and mix and accept, and are resilient in that way. So what happened with TJ, he was accepted for Toi Whakaare this year, the New Zealand Drama School. Now he's the youngest student to be accepted in this intake for next year.
All of that has been part of what has made any success really that I enjoy today. And in fact, I see a lot of my success not really in my work so much as in my life and how happy I am as a person. And the fact that I still have such strong connections with my school friends is to me a real tribute to the kind of school Aranui was.
Check the microphone, check the memory, check the quality, you know it's got a hold of me. Check the microphone, check the memory, check the quality, you know it's got a hold of me.